Okay, hey, this is Rich from Tennessee Homestead. This is a little video about Henry. That big rooster standing over there. He's a pretty son of a gun. I'll move around over here where we can get a better shot on him. Henry there is one of my favorite roosters. This old boy has defended his flock from at least two hawks, a couple of dogs, one that was pretty determined. It was a dog somebody had dumped out here and was about half starved, and a couple of stray cats and things of this nature. Henry is a scrapper. He is he has defended his flock very well. But Henry has gotten to the size and the age that he's getting a little hard on some of the hens, especially these little Australorps. Now, the lavenders, which are a bigger bird, can deal with Henry, but these little girls, he's real hard on them. So, we decided we were going to retire Henry. But because this old boy earned my respect by being willing to lay down his life for his hens, because he'd always put out his warning, send the hens to running, and he'd go confront whatever threat was out there. He earned my respect as an animal. This is his girlfriend right there. She just loves him to death. A couple of days ago, I loaded Henry up, and just didn't have the heart to cull him. Because number one, you could cook this old boy, as tough as he is and as muscular as he is. You could cook him for 6 weeks in a crock pot, and all you'd have is a tough chicken. He's a rough old boy. Guys, that's kind of disgusting. Can we get on past that? Anyway, we were going to let Captain Jack take over the duties, and then we also had another young lavender rooster that we were going to use for breeding stock. So, all that being said, Henry was going to go to a nice small 40-acre farm. Had a couple stock ponds on it, lots of woods, things of this nature, to where he could just roam free and have himself a good time. Well, I guess after a day or two down there, Henry decided that, thanks but no thanks, I'd rather rejoin my flock. So last night, a little bit before sunrise, or sunset, I'm going to kind of try to move out of this view. There we go, broke that up a little bit. Henry comes walking down the driveway, just bold as you please, and walked up to the coop and started crowing. Needless to say, all the girls ran over inside the coop and were standing there awaiting his arrival. The first thing he did was, slapped Captain Jack around a little bit to let him know that I'm back. But this has just been a good, docile rooster, a good rooster. He has, ever since he was a young lad, he has taken good care of his girls, defended them, stood his ground, and, just an all-around, overall good trooper. So I didn't want to cull him. And before I get a bunch of, you're getting soft in your old age, Rich comments, yeah, maybe a little bit when it comes to this guy, but he had earned my respect. He had done an excellent job. But Henry did not like retirement. He has now returned. After walking quite a distance, folks. I mean, this bird traveled a ways to get here. So do chickens have homing instincts? You bet they do. But I had given Henry to the fella, and then also had sold him a few other roosters to younger roosters for him to put down in his place. He mainly wanted it to kind of help hold down on some of the insects. And he set up a place to feed them, and as soon as I let them out of the cages, he fed them, and they had water, and life should have been good. must have been the other three roosters are still there. Henry decided to strike out and come home, which here again says a lot about Henry's character. Heck of a rooster. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with old Henry. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I doubt very seriously I call him. I may have to isolate him. I may use him as my breeder for in an isolation pen with just the other lavenders, which is going to put this guy out of business, which is not going to make him happy. But he's got a ways before he's worried about the ladies anyway. So there's my dilemma with old Henry. I know if I move him into a breeding pen, I don't know if we can zoom in and see these things. Not really. This boy's got a set of spurs on him that just won't stop. Now, will you quit cleaning his feathers? And that's where he's doing a lot of damage to the hens, is with those. But on the flip side of the coin, probably 80% of the year, these chickens free range. That's it, Henry. Move over here and show me your spears. Your spurs there, pal. He uses more spears than spurs, but he, will probably be moved into a breeding pen, and that should keep him away from the smaller and younger hens. And I guess just live out his life, because shipping him off isn't going to work unless I have a subscriber out of California who wants to come get a rooster. But that's, I think, the only way this old boy's not going to show back up again. He's a beautiful bird, and fearless, but yet very docile. Has never even so much as pecked at somebody, even when they are picking him up when he doesn't want to be picked up. So, you know, he's a good boy. But he's pretty much decided that this is his home, and he's staying. Hard to argue with that, you know. Like I said, man, maybe I am getting soft in my old age. But I just can't see culling this animal. He's been just too much of an asset to us. He's earned his rights, I guess. And I think we're looking at my new lavender breeding rooster because, of course, Henry, when I put you in that pen with the girls, the spurs are coming off. I know you're not going to be too crazy about that, but, you know, you're not going to need them anymore. Yeah. Let these younger guys do the defending out there. Maybe you can give them some pointers. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you today. I have never seen a homing chicken before, but right there's one of them. This boy walked a few miles to get back home. Amazing. And comes strolling right up the driveway like, okay, I'm back now. Like I said, I've never seen that out of a chicken. But, yeah, that's Henry. He's a one of a kind, no two ways about it. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Y'all have a great day, and like I said, Henry, what more can you say? We'd named him Henry because we were going to name other roosters that came after him. Like that one there was going to be Henry the First. But first we were going to have to be done with Henry, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so I guess we'll name him, I don't know, Joe. But he's going to end up being second in command, I'm sure, here. But they make beautiful birds, beautiful roosters. And this old boy here, when I picked him up to put him in the cage, I'll tell you, folks, I've picked up lighter turkeys. This boy's got muscle and weight to him that you would not believe. And he's a scrapper. Yeah. But he's always been a scrapper for his girls. And as you can see, they pretty much stick close to him, especially the buffs and the other lavenders there. He's for man. So wherever Henry's at, those girls are close behind. For one, they know they're safe, and for two, this one here almost went into mourning when I took him out of here. She just kept coming into the coop and looking around and crying. So chickens have emotions, and it's kind of funny. But Henry's back, and he's going to be here. I guess Henry's going to probably croak from old age, because I just couldn't bring myself to, culling a guy like this. Plus, why kill a bird when you couldn't eat him anyway? This old boy would be like eating chicken jerky. So, anyway, that's all from down here, folks. Henry walked home. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, folks, have a great day.